Hey, good people, what's up? And welcome to another edition of Nothing's Off Limits, sponsored by Secrets of the Night. Tonight, I came to you and I wanted to talk to you about a topic I got from my best friend, Yolanda, forgiveness. Um, and I just came here to let people know, that forgiveness, it's a two-way street at all times. You have to forgive in order to be forgiven, and you have to be forgiven in order to forgive sometimes. Um, a lot of times we're angry and we're like, I'm never going to deal with that person again. That SOB did X, Y, and Z, and they don't deserve me because I'm too good of a friend. I'm too good of a woman. I'm too good of a man. What I need you guys to understand is that you are not forgiving them for them. You are forgiving them for you. Forgiveness is never, ever, ever, ever for you and always for the other person. Ultimately, when you forgive, it will bring about an energy of prosperity. It will bring about an energy of well-being and well-to-do. But when you hold on to things and you harp and you end up holding grudges, do you understand how you block your blessings? Listen, people, forgiveness is not for you. It's for the other person. Or it's not actually for the other person. I'm sorry. It's for you. When you forgive, then you can be forgiven. You can forgive yourself for the dumbass decision you made to allow them to be in your space. Because a lot of times, the reason that we have to forgive people is because we've allowed them in our space. We've allowed them to be close enough to hurt us, to harm us, to cause us problems, to stagnate or stop our process and our progress. So I say that to say this, people. You have to know who you have around you. And we have to quit lying to ourselves and saying, oh, well, they're not like that. If a person shows you who they are, believe them. People, believe them. And when a person wrongs you, forgive them. Forgive them, because what I found is that typically the people who wrong you have been wronged. Hurt people typically hurt people. So you forgive them, and hopefully you have it in you to sit down and speak with them as a man or a woman from an adult standpoint, or just a man and a woman, or a male and a female, because some children have enough intellect and intelligence to express, explain, and compromise to reach a median as well as adults do. So I say that to man and female, listen, let's pay attention to who we have around us. And let's forgive in order to be forgiven, because just like you are not blessed just to be blessed, you're blessed in turn to be a blessing. You forgive in order to be forgiven. The only people and the only person in this world that forgives you, no matter what, is our Father. He forgives us all. But in order for you to be forgiven in this thing that we live called life, you have to be able to forgive in order to be able to be forgiven. And forgive yourself for the mistake you made by believing that that person had something to bring to your table and they could provide anything for your life but utter chaos. You know what I'm saying? Listen, people, forgive in order to be forgiven. Forgive in order to be forgiven. And allow God to order your steps, people. You can get there as long as He's ordering your steps, people. That's been my live today. Like I said, forgive in order to be forgiven, and realize that the forgiveness is not for them, but it's for you. It's so that you can sleep better at night. It's so that you can face your demons in the morning and they don't bite your head off. In order to do that, though, in order to forgive, to be forgiving, you got to first off know God. And you have to love Him. That's number one. Knowing Him and loving Him. That's number one. Number two, you have to love yourself. Learn yourself, understand yourself, and love yourself, because you are your first and only true line of defense beyond our Father. And number three, love other people. No matter the innuendo, the gossip, the rumors, none of that matters. Love other people as God loves us, because if God didn't love us, we couldn't survive, and if he wouldn't have given his only begotten son, we couldn't be forgiven. So forgive because he forgives us. I love you guys. Mwah. Keep tuning in. Kisses.